guys, it's Amour. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute round Warawara Amigurumi. It's from Studio Ghibli's latest film, The Boy and the Heron. So I have two different shapes for the Warawara, but you can find this pattern on my website. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to do the round one. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Here are the materials you'll need. A crochet hook 4.0mm in size, a white yarn and worsted weight acrylic yarn, black and pink felt for the eyes and mouth, fabric tack glue, polyfill stuffing, yarn needle, and a stitch marker. I just like to use a bobby pin. This is optional, but you can also get keychains so you can make the Warawara into a cute accessory. With white yarn, we're going to make a slip knot. So you're going to wrap the yarn around your two fingers and insert hook and go underneath the yarn and continue to pull upward. And you'll have made your slip knot. Then you're going to hold the yarn with your pinky and then use your index finger and then hold on to the yarn, chain 2, 1 and 2, and for round 1 we're going to do 6 single crochet into the first chain. So that is 1 single crochet, insert into the same stitch, and that's 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and our last stitch, which is 6, and then you're going to close our loop closed and then use a stitch marker to mark the end of the round. Now we're ready for round 2. You're going to ignore that first section there and then do 2 in each stitch all the way around. So here is our first stitch right here. You'll go under both loops and do 1 and into the same stitch, that's 2. Next stitch we'll also do 2, so that is 1. Insert hook into the same stitch, that's 2. Next stitch is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and into our very last stitch it is 1 and 2. Now we should have 12 single crochet stitches around, so if we count, that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. For round 3, our pattern is 2 1 2 1. Continue to repeat around and you'll have 18 single crochet stitches. So that's 1 and into the same stitch, that's 2, and then just 1 in our next stitch. Repeat the pattern again, is 2 and 1. That is 1 and into the same stitch, that is 2, and then 1, and then it is 1 and 2 and 1, and continue to repeat the pattern all the way around, and at the end you should have 18 single crochet stitches. Round 4 we are going to stay at 18, so it's just 1 in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and work up your stitches and I will meet you at the end of this round. Now if your project is starting to flip upward, we can just flip it downward. Now for round 5, this is our pattern. We're going to go in through the front loop only, so that's through both loops. This one is the front loop. So we're just going to go into the one single loop. We're going to do a slip stitch, chain 2, that's 1 and 2. Go back the previous chain with a slip stitch, and then we're going to slip stitch into the same stitch, and we've just created our first arm. Now we are going to go through both loops for 8 stitches for single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to repeat the pattern that for our arm right here. So into the front loop only, you are going to do a slip stitch and chain 2, 1 and 2, and slip stitch into the previous chain, and then slip stitch into that same stitch. Here's our second arm, and then we are going to go through both loops and do single crochet across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do one more single crochet stitch into our next stitch. So here is a single crochet stitch, and then we are going to move our stitch marker, and this will be the end of our round. Now for round 6, we are going to do single crochet stitch around, but we're going to skip the arm section. So just push your arm back, and then we're going to skip the arm stitch and then go into the stitch next to the arm and do a single crochet stitch, and then continue around. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to skip the arm stitch and push it back and go to the stitch next to the arm, and that is going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 single crochet stitches all together. And this is how our project looks like with both arms so far. For round 7, we are going to stay at 18 single crochet stitch, so it's just one single crochet in each stitch around. So go ahead and work up your stitches, and I will meet you at the end of this round. For round 8, our pattern is going to be a decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet, repeat around, and you'll have 12 single crochet stitches. So here is our first decrease. Gonna insert hook, and you'll have 3 loops. Go out through all 3 loops, and then single crochet, repeat again, decrease and single crochet. So here is our decrease, and then a single crochet, and continue to repeat all the way around. Here is round 9. Now for this next stitch, we're going to go through the front loop only, just like the arm, but this is for the leg. We are going to do a slip stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch back the previous chain, and then slip stitch back into the same stitch, and then we're going to go through both loops. We are going to do a decrease, and then we are going to do another decrease, and then a single crochet, and we're going to repeat the pattern for the leg. We're going to go through the front loop only and do a slip stitch, chain 2, that's 1 and 2, and then slip stitch into the previous chain, and then slip stitch into the previous stitch. Then we're going to go through both loops and do 2 decreases. Here is our first single crochet decrease, and then another decrease, and then 1 single crochet into our very last stitch here. For round 10, we are going to do a single crochet into our next stitch. So here is our single crochet, and then we are going to skip the leg stitch, so you're going to push it away. Then we're going to do 2 decreases. So here is my first single crochet decrease, and then another decrease, and then we are going to skip the leg stitch, so we're going to push it back, and then we are going to do a slip stitch in the next stitch. Then we are going to go ahead and fasten off and cut off a long tail. And here is our finished amigurumi with the arms and legs. Now we can go ahead and stuff the amigurumi. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.